Yeah, the day has finally come. Tonight, well, if you're watching this, well, actually, by the time this is uploaded, it won't be tonight. But I'm recording this on Sunday, September 29th, 2013. It's about 11 o'clock at night now, so it's been about 45 minutes since Breaking Bad's episode FELINA, which is unfortunately the series finale. Not the season finale, but the series finale. That's right. Now, no more Breaking Bad. Words can't describe how upset I am with this. I've been like genuinely, really, really upset for the past week. Um, you know, it it just it really didn't hit me until today. You know what I mean? Like I was watching the Breaking Bad marathon on AMC basically all day from 11:30 in the morning until basically now. So basically almost 12 hours straight. Um, I honestly can't get enough of the show. You know what I mean? In my opinion, Breaking Bad is the best show to ever air. It's to steal a quote from famous wrestler Bret Hart. Breaking Bad was the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Breaking Bad set a bar way too high. Now, like, if I even attempted to watch a different television show, it would suck. You know what I mean? It's like every other TV show is here, but Breaking Bad, like, I can't even fit my hand into the camera lens. You know what I mean? Like Breaking Bad is all the way up here, and every other show is like here. But anyway, so I guess I'll briefly talk about this episode. Again, I say briefly, and then this video will end up being 20 fucking minutes. Um, so I'll say right off the bat that even though this episode, sorry, one sec, even though this episode was awesome, it wasn't as good or like as like holy crap as I was expecting slash hoping it to be. You know what I mean? Um, I was expecting to be like every 30 seconds for this episode. I wasn't, but I was expecting it to be. Don't get me wrong, the episode was absolutely, it was an awesome episode. An awesome episode. It just wasn't as amazing as, I would give it a 8.5 out of 10. Um, so Walt goes back to Mexico to take care of Uncle Jack, his gang, and to, oh, that's right, even though I'll have it in the title, spoilers. So if you haven't seen Felina yet, then why the hell are you watching this video? A bad talk with KGO. I was a little late with that introduction, but better late than never. So anyway, so Walt goes back to Mexico and he takes care of Gretchen and Elliot. Not in the way that I don't think anybody was expecting, though. So he basically sneaks into Gretchen and Elliot's home, just, not even trying to be cautious or, or like stealthy at all. You know what I mean? He just like walks in as if he owns the place. Looking around, this is cool, quite a place. And he's right there, and then they're like right around the corner, and he's just like, look at all the fucks I give. You know what I mean? Like that is the perfect example of look at all the fucks I give. And then he gave them all his money, and he wants them to give it to Walt Jr. For his 18th birthday. Now in real life he's 21, so that kind of threw me off a bit. I was like, okay, so I guess he's 17 in the show. And then he had a Skinny Pete and Badger pretending to be snipers, which I thought was, oh my god. Like as soon as the red dots appeared on both Gretchen and Elliot, I was like, oh shit! I thought that they were dead. And then he basically talked shit to them, which was amazing, absolutely awesome. Walt is like too much of a badass. What else? So yeah, so he and then he goes to the cafe that Lee goes to every Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock in the morning. I was thinking to myself, you know what? There's got to be a reason that he's there. You know what I mean? I mean, when Todd and Lydia met and they were talking, and then Walt just in the background is like pulls up a chair right to their table. I was like, "Geez, Walt, you really are not a giver of fucks this episode, are you?" And and then when Lydia was drinking, when she put the stuff in her coffee, and then the camera zoomed in on the coffee, I was like, okay, something's up. I'm thinking maybe he gave her a ricin, but then I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, like, what motivation does he have to kill Lydia? You know what I mean? But then someone brought up the fact that, okay, maybe he wants to eliminate the possibility of there ever being blue meth again. And I was like, okay, I mean, I guess so. And then just, man, like, Walt, like, Bryan Cranston, I know you're not going to watch this video, never will, but Bryan Cranston, you are such an amazing actor. Like, you deserve an Emmy for this freaking episode alone. Like, your performance was freaking-tacular. And might I say, the bald with goatee look or the grizzly look that you got going on now with the last 2 episodes, I think, maybe 3, it looks really good too. You know what I mean? I think that Walt looks much more badass with the grizzly look. You know what I mean? It just makes him look more, I don't know, just badass. Walt dealing with Uncle Jack and his gang did not pan out as I thought it would. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just like, I mean, I wasn't really satisfied with the way they were killed off. You know, like having that machine gun in his trunk, like shoot the fuck out of the building. You know, I don't know. Like, I wanted them to suffer more. You know what I mean? You know, because the way that they had Jesse suffering for the last 2 episodes, I wanted more of a payoff. I was not satisfied with. I mean, I love the fact they were killed off, but I wasn't satisfied with the way they were killed off. You know, and then as soon as Todd knelt up and looked out the window, I was like, Jesse, fucking get him, fucking get him. And then when he started choking me with a chain, I was like, nah. I was marking out. I was marking out a hardcore. It was awesome to see Jesse get some retribution. So, while passing the gun to Jesse, and then telling him to kill him, I was like, Jesse, don't. And then he didn't. I was so relieved. And it was awesome seeing them basically together again, you know what I mean? Because Walt obviously tackled Jesse to the floor in order to save his life. Yeah, Nicolas Cage, where are you? Because I'm Captain Obvious right now. And just, I mean, it was really awesome seeing them together again, and obviously because Walt just literally saved his freaking life, Jesse, of course, forgave him, I suppose, for not only for poisoning Brock, but for watching Jane die. And then Walt was bleeding out, and now, like, I don't know, like, did Walt die? Did Walt die, or was he arrested? I don't know. Maybe that's up for the viewer to decide. So anyway, the episode I gave an 8 out of 10. I wouldn't say disappointing, just not as amazing as I was hoping / expecting. Am I satisfied with the way it ended? I mean, Walt, I wasn't really satisfied with the way it ended with things with Walt. Jesse, he lived. That's good enough for me. And now obviously he's going on to live a normal life, or at least try to live as normal of a life as he can, given the circumstances. My guess is, I guess maybe he, you know, since he saw Andrew get killed, maybe he goes to take Brock under his wing or something. I don't know. Bottom line is, Breaking Bad, I want to thank you from the bottom. This is going to sound corny, but I don't give a rat's furry ass. Breaking Bad, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me an amazing couple of years. I started watching Breaking Bad, about a year ago, so I probably shouldn't have said a couple of years because it's only been a year. I started watching Breaking Bad about a year ago, give or take. At this time last year, I was going through a very difficult time in my personal life. What am I talking about? I pretty much still am. And Breaking Bad was one of two things. The other one being Breaking Benjamin. Breaking Bad was one of two things that helped me get through the tough patch in my life. I know it's ridiculous as it sounds for a TV show to help you out with depression. Breaking Bad did just that. It was within 15 minutes of the very first episode, I was hooked. I was absolutely hooked. I wanted to see what all the fuss was about, and I am so glad I did, because goddamn, Breaking Bad, best show in all of television, in the history of TV. So Breaking Bad, I want Vince Gilligan. I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody involved with Breaking Bad, because Breaking Bad gave me so much enjoyment over the past year. So much enjoyment, so much awesome moments, and just it's a show whose quality will never, ever, unfortunately, ever be duplicated, in my opinion. So, what's next? I don't know. I don't know what show I'm gonna watch now. You know what I mean? Because now every show's gonna suck. I mean, I would watch Walking Dead, but season 3 was unspeakably bad. And this is coming from a guy who was looking forward to season 3. But this ain't about Walking Dead. This is about Breaking Bad. So once again, Breaking Bad. Thank you for the memories, and I hope you guys enjoyed Bad Talk with KGO. Remember to click the like button down below if you like this video. Or leave a comment down below. Were you satisfied with the show? What are your opinions of the show? All that good stuff. I don't really feel like repeating myself right now. So take care, guys, and until next time, peace.